Today we are going to discuss a problem which students face while preparing for their exam. Well, a good student should always keep a very tight schedule and follow it. Don't go very slow or change things too much, but stick to what you plan and what is required on a particular day, and that is how they should go. Taking break in between, I think, is a good practice, so that you can, in fact, during the break, you can take a cup of tea or maybe something to energize yourself and all that. That's another good practice to do. So instead of taking one course or the whole syllabus or the whole thing that you want to do in one stretch, take some breaks, and in between take some biscuits or some thing in between and relax. That's how you can refresh yourself. Normally, there are two kinds of things. One thing is that study late hours or early hours. This depends from person to person, varies from person to person. And I think those persons, either way, if they are late, spending time late hours at night, that's also all right. I have experienced myself about it. And early rising is normally recommended because freshness and there are no disturbances around. So one can choose. Well, as far as the mental exercise is concerned, control your emotions. And by controlling emotion, what will happen is that you will be more focused to your studies. So what I feel is that mentally, there are other kind of things that you can bring, like you can stand up or walk for a minute or around and all that, and keep your eyes closed and try to see what you have seen, that you can recall them and all that. These are some of the things that can be considered as mental exercises. There has to be some points that you have to prepare. Okay, this is the topic, this is what it is, and these are my understanding of the development of the subject, which is under taught and all that and all that. That should help you a great deal in keeping the memory for a longer time. The exam should be taken in a spirit that this is something, and there is much thing beyond whatever your preparation is. On the basis of that, your exam will come and you will know how did it go. But if somehow in one particular paper your performance you see that was not very satisfactory or very good, don't worry. Prepare for the next one, prepare for the other one, and that should be the kind of an attitude which is important for the life in general.